Oop, post-credit scene. Calling the four of us to the director's office. What it is? We probably are. How did you find out? Okay, so I think we're good then. A master ball. I was wondering when I get this. You can count on me? Not exactly, but uh, I think that's the best thing you could do. That's probably what she would want as well. I mean, hey, it's a long way from it, but that just means more time to spend with us. A Pokemon battle contest. And I'm doing this now, but I feel like this could have been saved for the bonus episode. And of course, Gita overhears that. And maybe just not the students as well, because she just listed off at least one teacher. Students and staff can do this too. Actually, chairwoman of the school and Pokemon League, though. So that means time reported to her when Clavel had to battle us. That's funny. Where do I start? Do I have to battle all the gym leaders? Oh. Oh. Okay. Bueno. Yeah, how's that gonna work out too? So anime exists in the Pokemon world too. And Nimona is going to do the paperwork. And Arvin is going to catch up with the schoolwork. Well, aside from that little 5-minute extra scene there, I'll see you guys next time for the bonus episode. Peace. How's it going, YouTube? It's JJ here, back with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we completed the quest in Area Zero, defeating the Paradox Pokemon, and defeating the AI of Professor Sada, and even getting Koraidon back to fighting fit. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. But with peace brought back to Paldea, to celebrate, Nimona has requested a battle tournament in the school. And to do that, we have to... Well, she recommended it. And for Gita to participate, we have to battle all the 8 gym leaders so that her work is done. And to do that, we'll be starting with Katie. I honestly hope we don't have to battle... Well, we do have to battle them. I hope we don't have to do the gym test all over again. I don't see why we would need to, but just in case. Honestly, this game is more or less done. Well, Katie's right here, thankfully. That's me, the new champion. But yeah, I hope we don't have to do the gym test all over again. We are allowed to, but I won't be doing that. Indeed it is. So do we have to do the test? Looks like we don't, because we're going straight to the arena. If that's going to be the case for all 8 gym leaders, I think we can get this done in maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then the finale can be the tournament itself. True finale, at least. It was indeed the first. But with this now being technically the post game, all the gym leaders' teams have improved, including Katie's. She no longer has a team of just 3, and her team is now fully evolved too. Her Nimble is now a Lokix. Don't cry when you taste bitter defeat. I think we'll be fine. All the gym leaders, for the most part, are going to be on the same level, 65, with their Ace and Terrassalized Pokemon being 66 or 67. I don't see us having too much trouble with Katie or Brassius, considering Armarouge or Maverick here can take care of them fairly easily. And most of the team is almost level 70 as well. But Katie has now added a Fortress to her team. Shouldn't matter too much, because I don't think any of the gym leaders have items on their Pokemon, and Fortress is times 4 weak to fire. But it has 30. Don't use anything too dangerous. Curse, that's fine. I don't get why, but gym leaders don't really heal anymore. Like, no trainers heal. This isn't like the like Brilliant Diamonds or any of the games before that where they actually use potions. But it is what it is. It is a kids game after all. But that's 2 down, and she has also added a Heracross. I do know this Heracross has either Night Slash or Throat Chop, so it can hit us pretty hard, but if we can outspeed, we're not really going to be in too much danger. We do, and it's down as well. And she still has her Spidops, which was her Tarantula, which is fully evolved now. Honestly, a lot of people apparently don't like Spidops, which, I mean, it's not the best bug type, but I don't think it gets too much hate. Silk Trap is like a protect type move. Doesn't lower our speed too. I think it's only if you use a physical attack. But Spidops goes down too, and she still has her Terrastalize Terra Bug type Teddiursa, which is now an Ursaring. Its only bug move is Fury Cutter still, but I think it does have other moves like Basic Stab and some other coverage moves. 66, okay. But doesn't Ursaring get X-Scissor or something like that? If not, then that's kind of a shame. But once again, we have her Terrestrializing her Ursaring. We outspeed, and down it goes. No sweat at all. Yeah, this is the pace we're going to be going at. I don't think we're going to be doing more than 2 episodes of this. It's only been about 6 minutes. I think I can do maybe 2 or 3 battles per episode. Maybe more if it goes fast enough. Huh, didn't know Kofu taught her. Not all pastries are sweet. Not wrong. But that is the first of the 8 gems down again. And our next destination, I'll be doing these in order again, is Artisan, I believe the town is called, to take on Brassius once again. I call this one Bold and Brassius. More like belongs in the trashiest. That's not nice to say. He's not Squidward. Now, even though the gyms are all going to be around the same level, and we are going to be getting experience as we do with this, I still think that Larry and... well, mostly Larry, but I think him, Rhyme, and maybe even Iono are going to be much more difficult now. Iono specifically because we don't have Clodsire anymore. Our only ground type attacker is going to be Garganackle with Earthquake, but even then, Garganackle isn't the fastest, and Iono has Pokemon that have moves that can beat rock types. In Larry's case, we don't really have too much fighting type attacks, or any at all, I think. I might have to give something Focus Blast or a similar move off screen, which I'm fine with doing, depending on if it's something that we can afford to give. The champion, actually. That is of no consequence. Ay, bueno. Sure, let's do that. Let's make more art. Yep, let's do it. Honestly, I think Brassius might actually be even more easy than Katie was, and that's only because he doesn't have a Sturdymon this time. Or a Sturdymon lecture, I mean. Redundancy. I just said, I mean, twice in a row. I'll get better eventually, I swear. But we have Brassius again. I think he still has his Bounce Suite, which is fully evolved to Serena, and Smoliv, which is now an Arboliva. as well as his Grass Terra Sudowoodo, but he's added two more team members. Yeah, anything that the gym leaders could evolve is now fully evolved. Now he has a Lilligant, which either he had this or he had Bounce Sweet. I know he had one of them. He doesn't have both. He only had three Pokemon at the time of battling him, but they should all go down the same. I feel like I didn't heal and the game just healed me. But there's Lilligant. Breloom. This is one of his more dangerous Pokemon because it can definitely learn Rock-type moves, and I think it actually does have Stone Edge, but we should outspeed and we should be fine. Do outspeed, and like I said, we're fine. Next is Sarina. So yeah, I think he did have Bounce Sweep before. One Flamethrower should still just take it out. These early gyms are beaten really easily by fire, regardless of which battle it is. So it's fine. The real issue starts when we battle Iono next. This is Arboliva. Because, as I said, we no longer have Clodsire. That's where the difficulty will come in, but I think we'll still be fine because even though they only have one weakness, which is ground, we should be powerful enough at this point to just beat them fairly easily. And quite honestly, I kind of want to get this done as fast as I can. Not because I don't like the game or just want to start Kingdom Hearts. It's actually because I cannot unlock the Charizard raids for myself until I beat the tournament, which I can easily do, on screen or off screen. It's just a matter of how long these battles take, which they honestly should not be taking that long. They're fairly straightforward. We don't have to deal with any gym puzzles, as far as I know. We're good. And my team, I have confidence in them. And Sudowoodo, I believe, is actually physically defensive, not specially defensive. So this should not be a problem. But the rain might cause one. Oh, that's 30. So he does have his 30 mon, but no worries. Heed my wishes and grow. Trailblaze. Speed boost, which I don't think will matter too much. Worst comes to worst, Tinkaton has fake out, and even then, I don't see this thing winning. Just finish off with Psyshock. And we are done. And that's 2 gym leaders down, 6 more to go. Next is Iono. And I'm going to save again because last time I tried going to Iono, the game crashed. So I am not going to risk that again. And I don't know if it's how it works, but I think we can rematch them again afterwards, after completing this side quest and beating all the gym leaders again. Which I think I just said we could. But as I said, next is Iono, and her team is almost the same as it was last time. She has just added one new team member. But I'm going to save the game real quick because I am not going to risk a crash, as I said. Okay. And onward to Leventia. Just checking some of the levels of the gym leaders here, and they actually are all level 60, 65, 66. So you can really tackle these in any order, just like how it is in the main story, but now you truly can because the levels are all going to be flat. So they do eventually let you tackle them at your own pace, but at what cost? And this time, Nimona is not available to battle us because she is doing paperwork, allowing all this to happen. So that's a plus, kind of, unless you like her, which, again, I get if you like her. She's a good character. And let's see what Iono is going to say to us. I'm not la primera, pero. Hmm. She sent me because your stream numbers are down. Nah, I'm just kidding. She's still doing better than me, and she doesn't even exist. Can we collab? I'll probably get my numbers up. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm sniffing what you're scratching. Let's get to it. At this point with Iono, this is where the battles are starting to get a little bit more tricky. Because with the first two gyms, I could at least counter just fine. Maybe with Kofu as well, since he's water. Welcome to the Iono zone. I be going viral, baby. Let's get this battle started. Iono is a little bit different than last time, in that she's only added one new team member, which is Kilowattrel. Speaking of which, Kilowattrel is a lot bigger than I expected. I thought it was like a medium-sized bird, but no, it's huge. That's why I started with Garganacl here, and Rock Slide should take it down, no problem. Tailwind, though, is going to be an issue because it'll make her already rather fast team even faster. Oh, it sets up its own Tailwind, too? Oh, obviously. But I didn't know its ability Wind Power could be activated by its own Tailwind. I thought it had to be used on it or by the opponent. It does make sense, though. Next is Belly Bolt, which I think actually has Surf. So this was a definitely bad choice. On the bright side, Earthquake does work now. Oh, it's going to go off for Thunder. We do tank it, which is fine. But next one's going to be Supercharged, so it's going to hurt. I think all we can do is try again, though. Oh, it missed. Thank you. Like I said, this is where battles are going to be a bit trickier. So down goes Belly Bolt. Electromorphosis doesn't even matter anymore. I can see her Luxray being next. Electrode. So her Electrode is... I think she already had it before. It's not as tough as some of her other members. It is obviously fast, being the fastest of her team, but it only has an electric type attack. And it might go for Magnet Rise here, so... Oh no, it has Foul Play. Doesn't do too much damage, but again, keep in mind it does have Magnet Rise, so there's a chance that Earthquake will not work. I think we're fine with Electric Terrain. Didn't even bother setting up Earthquake. Setting up the Magnet Rise. Thankfully we land a Rock Slide. So all she has left now, I believe, is Luxray and her ace, Miss Magius. Speaking of Luxray, I think now it's best to go back into Maverick, because even though it has Crunch, I believe, I don't want to deal with Intimidate. That would mess us up pretty badly. Problem is not. What did I do for last time for? Yeah, I think I used Clodsire against Miss Magius just to tank those charge beams, because I didn't want to deal with those. But we don't have Clodsire this time. Not enough to Oko. There's a Wild Charge. Definitely hurts, but I think we're still okay. Now, what am I going to do for Miss Maggie's? That was my main issue with this battle here. I think Glacius might be our best bet. It has Mystical Fire too, I think, but it shouldn't matter too much since Glacius is a physical attacker. And if Glacius can actually learn Brick Break, I'll teach it to him before we battle Larry again, just for type coverage. I can't help but steal in the limelight. I'm the champion. One of them at least. There's her terrestrialization again. Another electric type levitator. And let's see what it does. Mystical Fire, as I said. Pretty big damage there. We just need to land this Ice Spinner. Okay. And I doubt it'll KO, but how much will it do? Oh, it actually does KO. Nice. And that is 3 out of the 8 gyms down already. And that big old roar by Glacius there. She has so much personality. Cloud 10. Numbers actually got cancelled. That's the stream. I'll see y'all later. Not the video yet, though. There's still one more gym leader I want to take on, and that is Kofu, who should be much easier. I can actually switch Koraidon into his battle form, but I don't want to do that. Don't think I need to. I could use Koraidon in a battle against Larry, but again, as I said, I don't need to. If somehow, some way, Larry beats me, then I'll switch Koraidon into battle form. And there's an item here I didn't even know it was there. It's a TM. Struggle Bug. A little late for that now, but it is what it is. But yeah, I could use Koraidon against Larry, but I don't see him being too difficult. Even though he did beat me once, that was a misjudgment on my part, so I don't see it being necessary for this battle against him. Just one last healing here. There is a gimme ghoul nearby, and that noise has honestly come to be a bother. Not not too annoying, but eh, just like I really don't care. I need to hear it anymore. But that's something different. I figured it'd be easier to just climb with Karidon because, let's be honest, the elevator takes too long, both in this game and real life. And let me guess, Kofu is in the auction again. He better not be. He's not. Good. Probably expecting Mesquita, as did everyone else. It completely changes shape and name as it evolves. Which one? There's two of them. Ah, who would have reviewed this man badly? Kofu's the GOAT. But, to see if he's still the GOAT, we gotta test him out. Now, even though I'm pretty sure I will damn near sweep this man, you might not, but to be fair, most of these gyms are not too terribly difficult, save for one, and even then, that one I admit was my own fault. I'm kind of a mix of both. Yes, the water cycle. Alright, Kofu, let's see what you got this time. I think leading off with Meowscarada is a bad choice this time. I think. Oh, never mind. I thought he leads off with Pelipper. He does have one with Drizzle, which can be troubling, but I don't think it's too bad. And to think, last time I bought it, I battled him, I had Floragato with Seed Bomb, which was good, but now I have pretty much an instant one attack. Yeah. That's one down. Next is Pelipper. Yeah. Pelipper is the only Pokemon he has with Hurricane, and him having that is dangerous. Have the Assault Vest, but yeah. Even though Tinker Train has the Assault Vest here, and Katinka hits, I think, a little bit better, she doesn't really have much else to hit back with besides Fake Out and Play Rough, which might be good for wasting some rain turns, which I should have done, but I don't think it matters too much in the end. What can he do now, though? Oh, we outspeed, too. Good damage. Surf. She hit his back just as hard. Indeed it does, with a crit. Will the Ice Shard KO? Indeed it does. So the rest of this battle should be pretty much smooth sailing. I think he might have a Rain Dish, not Rain Dish, Dish, Swift Swim on at least one of his mons, which could be annoying, but I think he doesn't have any moves that can actually take us out, except maybe Ice Beam, but I don't think it's going to be strong enough to OHKO us. Not at level 71. And Clawitzer doesn't have it. It does have Aura Sphere, I believe, but that's going to take. It's going to take more than that to take us down. And even then, we outspeed. Bop. Critical hit, and it is down. I say crit like it's not supposed to happen. Wug Trio. Should just be this, and his ace Crabominable. So for new team members, he's added that Pelipper, and I think he already had Veluza. Yeah, I think it was Veluza, Wug Trio, and Crabominable. So it was the Pelipper and whatever mon that was before Wug Trio. I already forgot. Clawitzer, that's what it was. Pelipper and Clawitzer that are his new mons. But speaking of Crabominable, here he be. Under normal circumstances, I think Arbodius. Think outside the crab trap. Seeing him in that terrestrial animation again, it made me realize he's the one of the few trainers that doesn't really struggle to contain the energy. He just laughs it off. That is how you know this man is a Chad. But not strong enough to survive this. Yep. And it is down again. And with one more level up, reaching level 72 now, we're done with half the gym leaders in the game. Again. So, 4 down, 4 more to go, and next up we head back to the Snowy Mountains to take on Rhyme. Except we're not, because I forgot that Larry is number 5. I'm getting ahead of myself. I really don't want to face Larry again. So, I think that's quite a bit for today's episode. Already running a bit long. So, next time on Pokemon Scarlet, we continue facing off against the gym leaders of Haldea, continuing with Larry. And I will see you guys then.